guys, Frank Fulci back again with another special unboxing video for Vinegar Syndrome package. Huge one this time. So before we jump into everything, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon for notifications for all future uploads. Now I just got finished filming my normal Sunday haul. It is Friday night here. I'm trying to get things done ahead of time just because I have another busy weekend coming up. But yeah, we got a big ass box, like I said, from Vinegar Syndrome, so figured it deserves its own spotlight, its own video, not to package it, so to speak, with that other stuff that I got in that other video. So make sure you watch that one. I'm sure that's coming out before this one. I'll probably schedule this one for sometime during the week, of course. But let's jump into it instead of babbling on more and more. Now, this was part of the halfway to Black Friday haul, plus the monthly package, plus a couple other goodies. So, and I forgot, all the stuff. So let's jump into it. Like I said, no need to keep babbling on about it. Like most videos when I talk about Vinegar Syndrome stuff, some people are probably going to get mad at me because I don't know much about some of the films in here, or any of the films in here, really, probably. So, yeah, if you're one of those people and you're going to get mad at me, you might as well stop watching now. But if you're one of my loyal followers and you don't really care about that kind of stuff, keep watching and let's, jump into the goodies, see what we got here. So again, these are all, if not, I don't know if some of them were part of like the monthly package as a subscriber, or if they were all just part of the the extra stuff that I included, but as part of the sale. But I don't know, I think some of the stuff would have been sent to me either way, whether I place an order or not. So again, some confusion on my part, but don't blame me, guys. There's a lot of shit to cover here, so I'm just gonna go and grab as I see them. First up, of course, Vinegar Syndrome always has these fucking very awesome slipcovers. The quality is amazing. If you don't own Vinegar Syndrome stuff in your collection and you are a collector, you're fucking up. You gotta own something. There's, a lot of their movies aren't for everybody. And listen, don't let me lie to you guys here. I haven't seen most of them that I have on my shelf because I just have too much stuff to keep up with. But the ones that I have watched, again, some of them are hit or miss, so their films aren't for everyone. But there are some great ones in their fucking catalog. The Caller, Blood Games, the Ruben Galindo Jr. titles, Grave Robbers, Cemetery of Terror, things like that. There's a lot of good ones. So I'm not going to go over all the ones that I enjoy, but a lot of great titles. Hopefully some of these ones in this pile, will be added to the great list as opposed to the weird fucking shitty list. But anyway, guys, Surf 2 is up here. So some butt cheeks here. Always a pleasure to show that off. I don't want to read too much because there's so much stuff to get through here. But, a bunch of special features here. See if that focuses. Here's the synopsis, things like that. I did watch a trailer for this one. This one looks like a fucking good-ass time. Cheesy, surfing, sci-fi, zombie-type, drug-fueled, action flick. Everything I just said all rolled into one from what I remember from the trailer. Next up, now, there was a few of them that, how... Vinegar Syndrome, during these sales, they do special slip covers of films that they released in the past without slip covers. I only started collecting Vinegar Syndrome in about the end of 2018, early 2019 probably. Around when I started this channel, actually, is when I really started getting into them. So all of these films I didn't own. They're from like 2015, 2016, if I believe correctly. So not only did I buy the slip covers, but I bought the films themselves. So first up is actually two titles, I believe, and they both feature Linnea Quigley. Some more butt cheeks there, of course, always a fantastic thing in my book. But Murder, Weapon, and Deadly Embrace. Again, I watched the trailers for these. Both films. I think it was in one trailer, done by Vinegar Syndrome, of course, on their website before ordering. But I knew this is one I had to have. So there's a cool alternate cover. Now, this is what you would have owned originally if you bought the film when it came out. Or, bought this set when it came out originally. Again, all region here. 165 minutes. I'm assuming that's just combined with the two films. 1989. Maybe this was just two erotic thrillers. Yeah, from director David D. Cote, who he's done a bunch of shit. And it looks like the films are maybe just mashed together because it just says one runtime. So, I don't know how the fuck this really plays out, but I'm sure you can watch them separately, of course, if you wanted to. But very happy to have this one again. The slipcover is fucking awesome. I believe this was designed by that dude Designs, or whatever he goes by. Fantastic. Love the fucking artwork. Another one that was could have just got the slipcover for, but I didn't have this, was Count Dracula's Great Love. Again, not going to go too in depth with this, but this is what it would have looked like originally. You know, the artwork without the slip. This is starring Paul Naschy, a film by Javier Aguirre. So Spanish film, I'm assuming. Yeah, Paul Naschy, Rosanna Yanni, a bunch of other people. 1973, 83 minutes. New scan, all that stuff. Again, this one came out a few years ago. In terms of the release, obviously I said 73, but 2016 Vinegar Syndrome. So again, you know, it's just one I didn't have already. And Sugar Cookies. Now, I don't know if this is an adult title, but it is, again, one that had the slipcover. I could have just got the slip by itself, but I got the film. 4K scan, new video interview. Soft, sweet, satisfying. Yeah, I'm not gonna read this, but I believe this is an adult title. In the comments below, if you know more than me, which most people do, let me know, of course, on that one. But continuing on, guys, some more exciting stuff here. Next up, we have Alien from LA. This was one of the new titles announced, I believe, a mystery title. And I believe this would have been included in my box because I am a subscriber, so I didn't necessarily have to put in an extra order or anything. The extra orders so far were these ones, you know, the slips that I showed you. Not the Surf 2, that would have come as well. But anyway, guys, just talking nonsense here. You know, the images there are the same. I don't remember if I just showed this off the back. But again, I believe I watched the trailer for this. Maybe I skipped it because I was going to get it either way. Directed by Albert Pyun, P-Y-U-N. I've seen a bunch of shit from that guy recently. Nemesis, you know, he's done a lot of crazy sci-fi shit and action combined. So I'm assuming this will be along the same lines as those Nemesis films. And there was a recent Jean-Claude Van Damme movie that I watched that he did. That was pretty fucking terrible. Actually, one of the worst Jean-Claude Van Damme films that I've seen on my recent kick. But anyway, guys, that's besides the point. Albert Pyun, hit or miss, but gonna be a fun sci-fi time, I'm sure. Next up, we have Nightmare Weekend, when modern technology gets out of human control. Gets out of human control. Whoa. Looks like we got a little mirror here. That's gonna go crazy with the shining on the camera there. But oh, I believe this was another one that was originally an older release. Yeah, this was the film itself is from 1985, but 2015 on this one. So this is one that would have been just like this, and then the slip, you know, is brand new. So again, another one I didn't have just because it's an older VS title, so picked it up all together. Now, next we have two of the newest VSA titles. Now these I had to put in separate orders for. I did get 50% off MSRP on them with the code. But VSA number 14 and 15. Number 14 is Alley Cat. So this one is actually like a revenge thriller. I did watch a trailer for this. It looks corny as shit because of the weird choreography in terms of the fight scenes. This girl, I believe her name is Allie. She has to get revenge on, you know, I don't know if it's a rape revenge type film or some other thing. But yeah, the fight scenes look pretty terrible. But again, looks like a fun time. If you know the VSA titles, you know they load from the bottom here. So excited about that. Like I said, gonna be an interesting one. This one looks pretty awful, I'm not gonna lie. Champagne and Bullets. This, from what I understand, is just made by a one-time filmmaker. He, you know, edited it, produced it, wrote it, directed it, starred in it, all that kind of stuff. It just seems like a dream project for some random dude. And yeah, VSA. Vinegar Syndrome put it out, so pretty interesting. I did watch a trailer for that one. Like I said, it looks actually pretty awful, I'm not gonna lie, but maybe I'll get some fun out of it. Next up, guys, a couple of bigger boys here. We have, again, this would have been sent to me as part of a, you know, being a subscriber, but now this is an interesting one. This is totally different than most other slips that we've seen. We've seen them do a bunch of different styles, but this is the Cardona Collection Volume 1, which makes me know that there's going to be future volumes, of course. I believe there's 3 planned. I could be wrong about that, but this does include the films Treasure of the Amazon, Triangle, The Bermuda Mystery, and Cyclone. Again, I did watch a trailer for all 3 of these, and just looks like, again, corny, sci-fi, fun, dinosaurs, big monsters, all kind of action, shoot 'em up shit. The artwork is awesome, actually, on this. I didn't know we were getting it in this kind of case, but again, side loading here, and it's a little different. Like I was saying, they never usually have this cutout, but I do actually like that quite a bit. And then inside, wow, is a normal slipcover, hard slipcover like VS always does. And then you have the movie. So slipcover inside a slipcover, bunch of information here, tons of shit. Again, not gonna read it all, but in terms of what you guys probably want to know, all region, ABC, 1978 through 1984. So the films are spread out, you know, through those years. 336 minutes combined. So I would assume they're all similar in length. But yeah, very interesting stuff. Again, the artwork for this is fucking amazing. And like I said, with a lot of the Vinegar Syndrome, the artwork is worth it alone. I mean, they put so much fucking pride in their work and so much effort into making these things. A lot of these releases don't deserve these kind of, you know, this kind of love, but Vinegar Syndrome does it nonetheless. So next up, guys, I'm actually excited about these box sets. Here's another one that I was talking about. Actually, if you watch my last video, I was going to say I just talked about it, but it was in my last video with another box set from another company. But top loading, like Vinegar Syndrome has done with their other, you know, Amity box set, their Forgotten Gialli box sets, things like that. So we've seen it before, but this is a made-for-TV movie set, basically. So Televised Terror Volume 1 is what it's called. It says it right there on the side with the movies listed. The movies are You in the House Alone, Calendar Girl Murders, and Child in the Night. Now, again, watch the trailer for all these. There's some big stars in these, you know, a young-ass Elijah Wood, what's her name, Sharon Stone is in one of these. A bunch of people with a bunch of, you know, names that we've heard before from the mainstream. Here are the three films. Yeah, there's Sharon Stone. You know, I'm Watching You, or In the House Alone. There's some slasher elements in these things. Again, I don't expect too much in terms of graphic stuff because obviously they were made for TV. So you're not going to see too much crazy shit going on. But that's okay because it looks like some of them, like I said, were bigger budgeted than most stuff we're probably used to in terms of made-for-TV movies. So I'm still excited about this. Like I said, some bigger names and, you know, different than what we're used to with a lot of boutique releases, but very excited about it nonetheless. Here's another exciting one, and another one that has this cutout, awesome new style slipcase, and this is Scanner Cop 1 and 2. This is pretty fucking dope. Again, love the artwork. Another hard box. There's Scanner Cop 2. Fucking amazing artwork. Like, you could just pause this and appreciate this artwork for a long time. Again, pull it out. You have the cutouts here for the grip of the slipcover, and then you have two regular slipcovers here for the films themselves individually. So Scanner Cop and Scanner Cop 2 are two that I've never seen. Now, I only first heard about these actually when, like, Scream Factory did the release of Scanners 2 and 3 double feature, and who put out Scanners? I think there's a Criterion Scanners release. Those films I've watched. Love Scanners 1. Don't even really remember Scanners 2 and 3, so that should tell you about them right there. But I don't think these are officially in that universe. They're more so just, not rip-offs, but I don't know, Scanner adjacent universe maybe? But that's all I know about them, honestly. I don't really know much other than that. There's the awesome artwork again from the slip box. But these are 4K releases. I probably should have mentioned that. So Ultra HD. All region. This is from 1993, the original Scanner Cop. And Scanner Cop 2 is from 1994. So some 90s horror sci-fi. Not a bad thing in my book. I think 90s horror is often overlooked. So always excited to get more in the collection. And especially when it's coming from Vinegar Syndrome, like I've said multiple times, you know it's being taken care of in terms of, you know, the quality, the transfer, the love they put into extras and all that kind of good shit. So again, very excited about these and excited to watch them for the first time. And last but not least, guys, another one. I don't know how to feel about this now. There's another one that I've never seen. I watched a trailer for it when it was first announced a couple of months back or whenever it was announced. And this is, of course, Six String Samurai. This is one that I don't think you can really put a genre label on. Western, action, sci-fi, thriller, dark comedy. Like, that's what I got from the trailer. It's just a mix of all sorts of crazy shit. Now, this is an awesome snap box slip here. Then you have this ribbon that allows you to pull the stuff out, contents of it out. Here's a booklet. Again, does this movie deserve this treatment? I don't know. We'll find out once I watch it. But there seems to be a, you know, good enough cult following for this to have come about, obviously. So slip cover here on the title itself. the film itself. And again, this is of course in 4K Ultra HD release. So again, they put a lot of love into this. The film is from 1998, so again, another 90s film. 91 minutes, all region ABC, which I believe all 4K discs are. So didn't even necessarily need to say that, but in case you didn't know that, now you know. So that's awesome. I mean, the artwork wraps around this entire thing. Just fucking incredible. Again, does this film deserve this kind of love? You guys let me know in the comments below. And then of course I will be the judge myself once I throw it on. But very excited about that, guys. A ton of fucking awesome stuff in this. Like, this will last me months alone if I were to just stop collecting now and just sit and watch every one of these. Plenty of content to get through. Of course, you know me, I'm not going to do that whether I'm slowing down purchases or not. Clearly it doesn't look like I've slowed down. Between this and the last video that I just filmed, you're gonna say, Frank, you haven't slowed down at all, and you're pretty much right. But anyway, guys, that is all. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm assuming most of you guys got a lot of this stuff. If not, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you got, what you skipped out on, what maybe you feel like you're gonna grab now that you saw me show it off, all that good stuff. Social media links down below, Amazon wishlist down below if you're feeling generous in any way. Birthday coming up, I know I've mentioned a couple times, June 15th, so as of today, it's only the 4th I'm filming, a week and a half away. So very excited about that. And I mean, as you get older, birthdays aren't really the same, but either way, it's nice to celebrate another year of life. But anyway, guys, hope everyone is doing well, happy, healthy, and safe, all that good stuff. And until next time, peace out and be good.